Mm. All right, here we go. Welcome to Day of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. To anybody that comes in that happens to be new, and I am behind. Don't mention it. I'm aware of it. And I'm here to do the monthly reading for what's left of July for the sign of Aries. And here we go. Let's get right into it. Hi, Daisy. Here we go. What's up for Aries for the month of July? Please and thank you. Could you please bring to us if there's anything that's leaving Aries' life? Please bring that forward. If there's anything new coming into their life, please bring that forward as well. If they need to know which turn to make, what direction to go in, could you show them the way? Address anything that's important to Aries, please and thank you. We're going to go on the third roll, is where I'll cut these cards. There's one. There's two. Excuse me. Here's three. This is for Aries. General public reading for Aries. Now I'll cut the deck. I'll shuffle up the Green Witch as well. This is an added card, an extra card, that if Tarot has one more message they'd like to see you have, that it'll show up in this shuffle. Okay. Let it come forward now within the shuffle. It might be something beautiful and wonderful. I think Aries needs it. They need beautiful. They need wonderful. They need balance. One run through. Now I'll cut the deck for it. And I will not peek. We'll put it to the side. There we go. And we'll see it at the end. Now, here we go. Your overall energy, Aries, for the month of July, or what's left of it. We have the Seven of Wands. I like what this card carries. Endurance. All right. That's something that you really need. Number two is your wealth, your finances. We've got the Hermit. We've got some things to think about. For sure. Contemplation. You got some things. Don't be so quick to jump to do things. Think before you jump. Number three, your hearth, your home, your relationships. The Knight of Swords and drama. What is with these readings this month? Come on. They're complex. They're serious, you know. Number four, challenges, if there to be any, as if you don't have enough already. Queen of Pentacles and kindness. May be hard to find a kind spot within yourself if you go through too much. You end up becoming resentful. And the card number five is your message from Spirit. Good. That's a good card. The Angel of the Ocean. She represents a lot of healing that could be taking place for some of you here, if you allow the healing to come in, that is. So we got the Seven of Wands as our first card. And as I said, it's all about having endurance is what it's all about here. We've got, we're seeing you here, and you might have a feeling that there's something you have to really strive for or fight for. But when you have to strive for something, what goes hand in hand with that is having the endurance to see it through, basically. Some of you may need to protect your own integrity on another level, because you could be encountering direct resistance to your plans. You don't want your plans messing up. Equally, you could find that you need to defend even another person who can't easily protect themselves. You may have to step forward there in that area. That's just for one or two of you. Find yourself speaking up on the behalf of a group could be another thing. And another meaning could be a dispute happening and unfolding. But the advice of the card, no matter. Say your words very loud. Say your words very clear. And then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground. And with endurance, you have the courage that's needed to get through whatever is in front of you. You're going to get the results you need. Have patience with yourself even more than anybody else. Defense and resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, resistance. Okay? Those are your keywords for this card. All right? It's showing, yes, you're going to have some things that you have to face, but you've got what it takes to get through. You really, really do. Don't doubt yourself at all. You could be your own worst enemy if you did that. Do not doubt yourself. Whatever's in front of you, you've got the endurance to get through it. You really, really do. Stick to your guns. The next card we're looking at here is the Hermit in your finances and wealth sector. All right. This is a card about needing some alone time just for you, yourself, and you kind of thing. We all need quiet moments. We all need reflective moments. Even people that can't stand to be alone for 1 minute, they got to go to the bathroom sometime. And sometimes that takes more than a minute. If that's what it is for you, if you're that type of person, Aries, then do your thinking any way that you can get it where you feel comfortable. But you got some things to think about, things to contemplate over. You're not going to be alone forever. You don't have to worry about that. You're not going to get stuck all by yourself. This is much needed, beneficial, quiet time and alone time. So not to worry about it. Please don't worry about it. It's just a little glitch. It's all it is. But you need to be able to do that. Excuse me. Here he is. Here he is. Reflection and quiet time are going to be important at this time for the month. You're going to need to study and contemplate things, or you simply need to spend time alone to process the stuff that's going to happen. This is a welcome retreat for some of you. You may feel a little lonely. You may have moments where you feel like you're alone in something. You may find yourself depending on your own circumstances. But however you experience the Hermit's solitary influence, just know that you're going to be guided by your own inner light, and you will not get lost in your thoughts. You won't lose your mind. You won't go off in the wrong direction. You're not going to be alone forever. Another meaning of the card could be that you need to distance yourself from certain relationships that are sometimes overwhelming to you. You don't have enough energy to deal with that as well. The advice: try not to resist aloneness, because it gives you time for contemplation and for healing and to find the answers that you're looking for and to know yourself on a much deeper level. And that could come as a surprise. There could be some surprises there. Keywords are thought and retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. Hello, M. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Card number 3, we're looking at your finances and wealth. Not your finances and wealth. That was your finances and wealth. I'm running backwards here. This is your hearth and your home and your relationships, the private side of your life. And there's some drama going on. We got some drama going on. Yes, we do. He is all busy. He's what you call almost like has a street punk attitude. He's always got this rock serious look on his face. Tells the world, mess with me, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for anything. He's a bit of a street fighter. He expects confrontation from other people, whether he sees it or not, whether it's actually there or not. He preps for that. I don't know why, but he does. So, you know, he's one of these people. He's all action and no talk. He's even the type that won't even give you a warning that there's some action coming. He just takes action. He'll say, oops, but that was coming. He doesn't wait. Doesn't follow proper protocol at all. He dives right in head first when he sees conflict. He always brings a whirlwind of drama, confrontations, and unexpected blocks and disruptions to plans. But in relationships, he brings insecurity and arguments sometimes, and that's not a good thing. Looks like some of you may have a struggle or a fight on your hands for this month, and there's going to be little that you can do to avoid it. It's upheaval, okay? But on the good side, on the plus side, you're going to know exactly with what and with whom you are dealing with. You won't be clawing your way through blindly. You're going to see what the object is. The advice: avoid being drawn into any more drama than is necessary. Keep your P's and Q's to yourself. Keep your nose in your own backyard. Don't get pulled into other people's big, explosions of debates and conflicts. Don't get involved unless you absolutely have to. Try to avoid it at all costs. You're going to have enough of your own. You need to save your energy for yourself. Try not to even take this setback personally if somebody pulls you in. It's their fight. It's not yours. Always remember that. It's their fight, not yours. You can be there to support somebody, but that's where the line gets drawn of how far you go in to get involved. Keep your distance. Let the people know you're there and leave it at that. Battles and confrontation, stress, unstoppable force, manipulations, immaturity, and instability can take place with this card. All right. Just give me a minute and see if I can find anything else in this. He's on the defense for somebody else, possibly you. This is the energy. Could be on the defense for you. If it's the case, know that you are being protected. You're not alone, and you're not standing just like he isn't. You can look. You see the fish around him? He's not alone. He's never alone. And the protector has protection. That's what he is. He's a protector. But even he has protection. But there's no messing around with him. I'm also hearing if you need help, ask the universe. Turn to the universe and ask for help. That's all you need to do. Things get to be too much. But you're okay. You're protected. You're not alone. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Next card we have are there blocks. If there's going to be any blocks in the ball things. Beautiful Queen has shown up in this reading for you in your challenges positions. The Queen of Pentacles. This is probably more representative of you. Queens usually represent the querent. We'll put it that way. She's all about kindness too. So there's that. She's a very affectionate energy. This could be describing you. All right, Aries? That you're very affectionate and you're a very generous woman. Usually the wise helper that we all want in our lives. People want to befriend you. They want you to befriend them. They need to know and want to know that you're in their life. You're in their corner. You're also a lover of nature, of home and family. And this energy of this woman is very practical and very down to earth. The earthy type. If this is resonating with you, if this is the you card for you, the Queen is showing you now is the time for you to focus on the things that need to be done, your key tasks, to spend your money wisely as well. Be careful for a little while as far as your money goes. Be a wise shopper. Additional meaning is that an influential woman at work for you supports your career for those that work, or somebody in your life that supports your life. The advice: be hands-on, get more involved, give practical help when you see a need for it. Share your knowledge with those who need it most. And the keywords are generosity and fertility, money, comfort, love, nature, children, and animals. So you got a burst of life around you here. But bear with me. She touches all corners of life, from the human world to the animal world to the mammal world. She fits in wherever she goes. Very comfortably, very unobtrusively. But she's there. You're there. This is a beautiful thing. Don't get in your own way. Don't become your own worst enemy, whatever you do. All right? I'm getting the same messages over and over here. So some of these readings, you'll always do what's right. You'll always take the higher moral ground. Always prepared to do that as well, to do the right thing. But people lean on you. They count on you. They depend on you. They trust you, Aries. People around you in your life, they completely trust you. There's no room for doubt here as far as your character goes. But everybody gets tired. Everybody gets impatient. You just got to work on your patience a little bit so you don't jump the gun. Don't assume things. Stick to facts and the knowledge that the facts bring you. That changes the water and the beans for everything, as they say. You may have thought something was going one way, in one direction. That's what you thought, standing back and watching it. And now you're like pulling on the reins going, whoa, come back here for a minute. Whoa, 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 come back. Let me look at this again. And you look at it and you use your intuition. That's what you do. You use your intuition. That's going to help lead you in the right direction. Put you into a nice, safe, comfortable spot. And you've got a ton of support as well. People that are in your corner that care for you are there for you. The way you're there for them, it's not always you there for them, which this card always indicates. Because what I'm feeling is, surprise, lo and behold, look at the people that are there for you. Smile, accept it, embrace it. You're not alone, all right? Final card here in this deck, in the Oceanic. A nice card. We got the Angel of the Ocean. What does she represent? A lot of healing for those that are in need of it. Most people are, to some degree, are needing healing from something or other. That's almost a given in itself, that we all have to heal. Heal financially, heal morally. It's beautiful. What it says, the card, you save the airspace. You're going to be okay. That's what this card has come forward for. To reassure you, to instill the knowledge that no matter what you're going through, what you're fighting against, what you're trying to change, what you're trying to die off of something, what you're trying to move away from something, whatever it is, remember and just have that inner knowing. No matter what the conquest is, you're going to be all right in the end. You've got the inside scoop that you are going to be okay in the end, no matter what the opposition or the challenges are all about. In the bigger picture, you're going to do A-OK. It's a beautiful thing. This is the card, the healing card of tarot, really. She's a negotiator and a manager and a parent. And she must decide to soothe the tempest of demands just to keep the peace. And to do this, you may need the patience of a saint or even an angel to support you. The angel of the ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side, to see the lesson that your situation's offering you. Don't allow yourself to become overwhelmed by others' emotions or by their stressors, all right? Don't allow yourself to get pulled in that deeply. Additional meaning is healing the past for some of you. You're healing past traumas. You're ready to give it up. I just seen somebody dropping their hands to their sides going, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I am not going to fight with this anymore. I'm going to take care of this and do it now. I'm tired. It's time to let go. It's time to turn around, turn my back on the things that have hurt me and face the future, face forward in the brand new shininess of it all. And you feel a sense of hope within you, looking forward. You really, truly do. You're going to be balancing your mind and your body. You're going to be balancing your finances. That'll come closer towards the end of the month. So budgeting and financial planning could take a little bit of priority at the end of the month. All right. Also, the angel of the ocean can also be a sign of angelic guidance. Just know this, that your angels are with you to protect you through the most demanding of times. The advice: you're going to need to work a little bit of magic now to reconcile some opposites. That's for some of you. Be patient, be compassionate, and you will get everything done. Your keywords are balance and reconciliation, patience, flow, compassion, finances, and angels. How the heck is that? How the heck is that? Do you know what I'm saying? Let's look to see what the Green Witch has brought forward here. Dun, 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 dun. The Crone. What a pretty card. We got some people come in. Okay, hi, Zimmer Maiden. That's okay, Zimmer Maiden, as long as you get it in one form or another. So, you know, Chris. We just finished the Oceanic, and now we're doing the Green Witch pull here. So, but you can watch the replay. When it's done, go back into YouTube, go back into the channel, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and look for this one, for Aries. You sit and you watch the whole thing from start to finish. You can hit pause if you have to. But here's the final card. It's the Crone. You know what? I haven't used this deck a lot in a couple of years. Still like new. I keep saying that. But the Crone, I don't believe I've ever pulled the Crone in this deck before. It's the first time I've seen it. What a pretty card. Very pretty. Just a moment. There we go. There we go. All right. This is your last card. All right. Here we are. The crow and the solar, excuse me, lion, they demonstrate the union of wisdom and inner power. It's going to see you through any difficulties with composure and peace. The crone has a staff to which is tied a bouquet of angelica, representing power and strength, and the sign of Leo. Beside her walks the lion, symbolizing authority, power, and strength. The meaning: fortitude, inner strength, self-confidence, courage, overcoming obstacles, perseverance, control, willpower, and self-discipline. Fortitude and willpower are the two words that are the strongest with this card. And that doesn't surprise me about you, Aries. You're very resilient. You have fortitude. You have power. And when you get zoned in on something that's in your line of sight, you usually 9.9 out of 10, especially this month, you come out on the winning end. You'll be very satisfied with what takes place. So it's a good thing, but you're not going to back down and you're not going to give up. That's the big thing, you see. How's Zimmer Maiden? You know what this is? This is one of my House Fro shirts. I spent most of today in bed again. Don't anybody get mad at me, but I did. And I said, here we go again, like last week. I had 3 nights where I got all dressed, did my hair, my makeup, put on a nice top, had the table all set up, smudge ready to go, cards all out, and whomp, I got hit with another spell, ended up in my bedroom, laying on my bed. I look good, but I was on my back in bed, and I ended up not doing it. So the last 2 nights I said, I'm not curling my hair. I'm not putting on a pretty top, not going through the trouble of all of that. And then get down to the last few minutes and then get hit with a spell, not be able to do it. And all that effort was for nothing. Honestly, I've got nobody to lay in bed and look good for. Take my word for it. What a waste. What a waste, you know? So, no, you're not going to back down, Chris. I know that. I know that for sure. But hey, but that's why I didn't put a whole lot of work into doing me. And I miss doing my hair, you know, throwing the current line through it, give it a little bit of a lift, putting on an attractive blouse or a top. Try to look professional. Let's pretend this is a Saturday afternoon and I'm just chilling out at home and I'm just being me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yes. Oh, there's severe ones. I go to see a specialist on August the 8th. I've been waiting. It's been going on since January. I did the time frame on it, and it's been going on since then. And I went to the ER once, and I've been on the phone a couple times with doctors and whatnot. But because of the pandemic, if I hadn't called last week, I called last week. I said, okay, this is getting worse. Called the specialist's office. I said, it's affecting my daily life. I'm trapped in my own life. I'm trapped in my own home. I can't go out. I can't go anywhere. I can't walk to the beach. There's a lot of things I can't do. It's constant. It's constant now. So, and with that comes projectile, immediate vomiting, unexpected. I got to make sure that I'm somewhere so that I can puke into at any given time. As long as it's not over my floor and my furniture. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Puke in the garbage can, I bag that up and throw that out if I have to. You know, this kind of a thing. So it is what it is. But I'm moving real slow tonight, doing everything at a very, very slow down speed. So I didn't get ahead of myself. I try not to even do my reading too quickly, because if I get too excited, that'll bring something on, is what it does. So, but I'll find out in August what the heck's going on. So I hope they can too, Jan. I really, really do. I hope they can, you know. But I've got a 3/4 mile beautiful private beach. Less than a 5-minute walk. And the whole point of going down there is being alone, just me and the dog. I want to be down there. I'm aching to go. The last time I made it down safely was in April. I haven't seen the beach since. Because if I go down, because I've hit the floor quite a few times with this. It's been so bad that it felt like I was invisibly slammed to the floor. It's been horrible. I've got to clean up messes, break broken glasses, all kinds of things. So the fact that I would walk 5 minutes away from the safety of my living room and my bedroom, there's no way it's going to happen. Because if I took a fall down there and if something happened, nobody would see me. I could lay there a long time before anybody came to help me or anybody spotted me. So I'm waiting for the next suckers to come out and visit me whenever they do. And I'm going to have them take me down. Make up enough time to take me down to my beach just so I can see it. If only for a few minutes. But when I go down there, me and Bear, I'm down there 2 or 3 hours and loving every friggin' minute of it. I won't be able to do that with anybody else. But my summer's wrote off. Unless they can give me a pill to fix everything in August, I might catch the last of summer. And that'd be better than nothing. I'll take what I can get while I can get it. That's what my friend tells me. He's a professional healer. And he healed my neck and my shoulders and the back of my head. I had a chronic condition, don't know what it was, what was causing it. But my neck and my shoulders and the bottom part of my head hurt all the time. It was chronic. It was always there every day, day in, day out, day in. I was always doing like this all the time. And rubbing and massaging, trying to get the blood flow going and he fixed it for me in one session. And the pain and the discomfort is completely gone. It's not come back. And I'm just amazed. So, but we'll find out eventually. So, yeah, very close to it a few times then. Very close to it. Anyways, I hate thinking and talking about it, but I moved very, very slowly to get here in this corner of the house tonight so I can get these readings done. So I'm down to the last 2. And I'm ready to I want to jump and just go Yahoo, but I don't dare. Hi, Bets. How are you? Yeah, so, but I tell you, it's been going on since January. It's been all winter and spring and now into summer. And If they can fix me back to the way I was, I'm going to drive you all crazy with the videos. I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos to make up for the things that I didn't do. So, thank you very much, Violet. We're going into the 6th year now. Yes, we are. You're very accurate on that. It was 5 years on May 10th, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going into year 6, yes. So it's awful, Zen. I can't go anywhere. What if I get hit and nausea? It doesn't come on a little at a time. It's like, oh wow, here we go. And I'm holding on. I'm trying to sit down. I'm trying not to fall on top of the furniture. And all of a sudden I got to vomit. Boom. It's that quick. And it's like projectile. It's very hard and it's physically hurts me. But geez, once I vomit, get everything cleaned up and I get to sit back down or lay back down, I feel great. I feel better after. So, but I can't be out in public. I can't be in somebody's vehicle even. I'll take the chance every now and again, but only on a day I'm feeling good, to go to a corner store. That's as far as I go, is the corner store. So, but it's put the brakes on my life. I feel like a prisoner inside myself in my own life. It's what it feels like. I know things could be worse. There's a lot of people out there worse off than me in the world. I'm just thankful that this is all it is, and I'm praying that they can just give me medication to fix whatever the problem is. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, that's just it. When it first started in January, I'd get a bad dizzy spell and I would get vomiting. And my right side would go and give out on me. And it would happen maybe once a week, once every 5 or 6 days, once every 4 days, whatever. And then the episodes started getting closer and closer and closer. And now it's there every minute of the day. I'm not feeling 100% here. I'm not. But I'm feeling well enough that I'm sitting here. If I wasn't feeling well enough, I would not be reading. I would not be sitting here. I would not be doing anything. There's the thing. I'd be laying in my room or in my armchair trying to catch a movie, something very calming and very relaxing. So I've got 2 more readings to do, and I'm praying I get to them, and then they will be done. Thankfully done, So, yep. And this past week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been getting it first thing in the morning. I wake up, I sit up very carefully on the side of my bed, and I sit there and I wait a minute or two, waiting for my body to catch up with me and my actions. And then I stand up very slowly and I turn and I walk. But this past week or so, I do more than just walk. I kind of half run, because here it comes. And that's how I start my day, vomiting. I clean myself up and I go, well, got that out of the way with pretty early. There was one day I vomited 3 times throughout the day. It was like, don't tell me this is going to go on all the time. Oh my God, help me. So, but it's challenging. That's for sure. Had the whole group send me some healing, and the very next day I had no dizzy spell. The day after that I had no dizzy spell. But day 3, the dizzy spells came back again. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support and your presence. I wish you the best ahead for the rest of. Make the most of the special moments, to make them count even more when they take place, to bring you happiness and bring you joy. Make the most of those little moments. They come into something big, but something big and beautiful. Also, we all have a pocket of peace. Make sure that it's refilled, replenished all the time. That's you feeding yourself first, bringing your own inner peace. Once that's filled every single day, if you're called upon, you're being asked to help with something, that pocket of peace gives you enough reserve that you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world wherever it is needed. Also, watch your integrity, follow your integrity, take the higher moral ground, always take the higher moral ground. Do the right thing. Doing the right things is what matters in the bigger picture of your life. No shortcuts. No, who will know? The universe will know. That's who will know. And karma will balance out whatever's been unbalanced. Don't do that. Take the higher moral ground. Wait the time out. The other thing, if you want to join the channel, you're more than welcome to. We're open for joiners. But the only thing is, you may not be guaranteed notifications if you're doing it only through YouTube. If you don't want to miss the notifications, really, and I'm not building the group up, I don't have to. I could have done that years ago. I didn't. But I'm telling you for your benefit. If you don't want to miss any of the readings from Bay of Fundy Fortunes, you want to be sure in the moment that you're getting a notification about a live reading, as I did with all these, as I did with this one. Before I go live, I set it up and I share it within the group. Aries, July 2021, live now. People go in, they see it, they click it, and they're brought right in immediately. You don't miss them that way. I do them with everything, whether I'm doing mini readings, whether I'm doing monthly readings, whatever I'm doing. I always share the link within the group. All right? So, having said that, I got one more thing I want to say, and I want to close with. I don't get migraines, and that's too bad that you do, though. Wow. Wow. That's not good. Yeah, you would get vomiting with migraines. It goes with the pain level, right? But the one thing I want to say to end this all up and wrap it up, two things. Do a little good deed for the day for anybody, no matter how small. It all counts, all right? And the other thing, the answer to world peace, if the rest of the world would embrace it. And the words I give you are, follow the golden rule. If you don't know what that means, look it up in your address bar. Millions of pages will come up on it. But if we all treated each other the way we wanted and expected to be treated, that's where your world peace comes in. There'd be no more fights, no more wars. And I know it's a high order, and it's really way out there, but it's so simple when you think about it. It's a simple thing to do. What the hell is our problem? We all need to embrace and adopt that and start living our lives by it. Peace out to you all. Have the best July that you can. Make the most of the good moments so they help carry you through the drier moments, the more challenging moments, all right? And you're going to do okay. The cards indicated that. You'll be faced with some complications and some challenges, but you're going to take them on, and you're going to be A-OK. Have faith in the universe. It doesn't turn its back on you. Make sure you don't turn your back on it. All right? Next reading to come up is Taurus, the bull. And after that, we'll be Gemini, and we'll be done. Thank you very much for being here. You're welcome to join. If you want to move in for the second one, I'll only be a few minutes. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your month, and much love to you all. Thank you very much.